Good morning, everybody. I hope you're enjoying this lovely Thursday morning on the East Coast of the United States. I am Ref Jayhawk. This is WWE 2K4, the 1984 universe. And this is WWF Championship Wrestling, July 7th, 1984. We got 4 matches on the docket for today. We're going to have some audio of the Fabulous Moolah and Lou Albano training for the big match upcoming with Wendi Richter. Going to be a lot of great action here today as we prepare for a battle at the Philadelphia Spectrum coming up later this evening as well. Lots of action. Here is your lineup. The Intercontinental title will be on the line. Chung Lee came within an eyelash of winning the Intercontinental Championship a few weeks ago on television. He's going to get a rematch today against the champion Tito Santana. Cowboy Bob Orton take on SD Special Delivery Jones. Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff take on B. Brian Blair. And in the main event, a rare TV appearance for Andre the Giant, and he take on Samu of the Wild Samoan. Lots of action upcoming. Let's waste no time. Let's go to the ring.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Intercontinental Heavyweight Wrestling Championship.
And it is one fall with a 30-minute time limit, as is normally the case on television here. And I doubt we're going to need 30 minutes, but we went 9 last time out. We had Tiger Chung Lee, the challenger, here a few weeks ago on television on May 26th, like a matter of fact. Came within an eyelash of winning the Intercontinental Championship. WWF President Hikashi Shinma ruling that Tiger Chung Lee came so close to win the championship that he was warranted another rematch. Will Tiger Chung Lee be going into the Philadelphia Spectrum this evening as the Intercontinental Champion? He got a big match coming up at the Spectrum that we'll talk about momentarily. A very intriguing, very interesting matchup to kick things off this week. Gotta admit, I dig the Eddie Guerrero music. The Intercontinental Champion Tito Santana. He's been on a roll as of late. However, a couple weeks ago here on Championship Wrestling, a non-title loss to Greg the Hammer Valentine. We know Greg the Hammer Valentine is going to get a number of shots in the Intercontinental Championship over the next few months. Who will the champion be? Who is Valentine going to be challenging for that championship? There you see that beautiful green and gold belt. Let's go to Mike Rome for the introduction.
Introducing the challenger from Seoul, South Korea, weighing in at 290 pounds, Tiger Chung Lee! And his opponent from Juarez, Chihuahua, Mexico, weighing in at 248 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Heavyweight Wrestling Champion, Tito Santana!
One fall with a 30-minute time limit. Going to be a big matchup here. Is the Intercontinental Champion going to retain the title yet again? Yeah, I got to be honest. After the last matchup they had, I don't know. We could see the upset. We could see Tiger Chung Lee regaining the Intercontinental Championship right here on Championship Wrestling. Tito Santana had a fantastic title reign here. There's the bell. We are underway. Again, one fall, 30 minutes. Tito Santana with a win over Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff at Madison Square Garden. We mentioned the win over Tiger Chung Lee. With that, he very nearly lost that championship on May 26th here on Championship Wrestling. A win over Dr. D. David Schultz at the Philadelphia Spectrum on June the 2nd. A successful title defense against Great Hammer Valentine at Madison Square Garden on June 16th. Tito Santana so far 4 successful title defenses. Looking to make it 5 successful title defenses in a row, but remember, coming off that non-title loss on television 2 weeks ago to Greg the Hammer Valentine, Santana now picking Tiger Chung Lee up and body slamming him down. Tiger Chung Lee has had some mixed results in his last shot at the Intercontinental Championship. He defeated SD Jones at the Spectrum a couple weeks ago. On the last month on June the 2nd. Now looking at my results here, I might have actually been wrong on that. Might have actually been Tiger Chung Lee's last match. I thought I saw one more on here. Thought I saw a single block on my record here, but I may have been mistaken. So yeah, that one win over FD Jones at Madison Square Garden at the Spectrum on June 2nd. Tiger Chung Lee's not wrestled since then. Santana getting the first near fall of the contest here. It had been all Tito Santana in the early going. Tiger Chung Lee nipping up. And now he's trying to fight back there. Kick to the midsection. Oh, that big forearm shot there. Tiger Chung Lee knows the title shot can be hard to come by. Knee lift. Level him there. Got Santana leaning up the rope. Comes off running boot. Nicely executed there. Getting him all the way out to the floor. And now they're fighting out on the floor. Remember, if it's your first time watching one of our streams or watching wrestling, 10 count on the floor. Oh, the referee didn't even start the count. Referee being a little bit lenient here. This is not a no disqualification match, not a no count out match. Right? Suplex there by Tiger Chung Lee. He tries to regain the advantage. Santana whipping him into that northwest corner. And a big right hand, another right hand there by Tiger Chung Lee coming off. Now he's picking him up. What's he gonna do with him here? That slams him down. Face first on that top turnbuckle. Got to go out of the ring for a second there. Not sure what Tiger Chung Lee wanted out of that. Santana now. Gonna send Tiger Chung Lee out on the floor himself with a big drop kick. Of course, title can only change hands by pinfall or submission in the World Wrestling Federation. Oh, beautiful suicide dive. A big tope through the rope to take Tiger Chung Lee down. And so far, Santana back in control. German suplex. We are working off the latest patch here, which allegedly takes care of that tag team AI glitch. And he dove from behind, leveled him there that time. Nicely done by Tito Santana. That's something we had not seen in previous game comes well after the last patch. A dive we not seen a lot of dive. Yeah, some of the gameplay is fixed here by 2K. Oh, big right hand. I think he caught him. May have caught Tiger Chung Lee in the knee there, but Chung Lee fighting back with a forearm. Count is at 4. Count out to Tiger Chung Lee, no good. He's got to get Tito Santana back in the ring. But if Tito gets counted out, he will retain the championship. Tiger Chung Lee stopping off. And just a foot right to the face. Going for the hammerlock here. Going to pull back. twisting back on that wrist. And a double knee drop right to the ball of the back there. And again, you gotta watch the count. Count 8. We've passed the 5-minute mark. Chung Lee back out of the ring. He's gotta get back out there. Santana tried to dive in and dunk it, make it. Chung Lee wins by count out. But he does not win the Intercontinental Championship. What a mistake. What a mistake by the challenger. He may never get another shot at that championship. He gets the win, but not the title. And that was awfully close. I mean, if referee would have let that go and Kid Santana back in the ring, I would have been okay with it. But Kid Santana didn't make it. So Tito Santana on a losing streak. Santana will not be at the Spectrum tonight, but you know who will? Chung Lee. He'll be in tag team action at the Spectrum later tonight. Teaming with Mr. Fuji to take on Adrian Adonis and Dick Murdoch. And what should be just a rough and tumble tag team match. We got more wrestling action to come here. Cowboy Bob Orton taking on FD Special Delivery Jones. Let's go ahead and go to the ring for our next matchup. One fall, 10-minute time limit. Mike Rome, take it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Kansas City, Missouri, weighing in at 242 pounds, Bob Orton!
Bob Orton making his way to the ring, the 8th, the Cowboy. Going to make the slow walk to the ring here for this matchup against FD Jones. Orton, another guy here, kind of just a mixed bag. With the record, he wins some, he loses some. Last time we called Bob Orton was June 16th at Madison Square Garden. He got a win over Chief Jay Strongbow. He got a non-title win over Tito Santana. I do know Bob Orton is going to get an Intercontinental title shot in the future. We're working on getting that match signed. But we have seen Orton lose to Jimmy Snuka. Seen Orton lose to Billy Travis. We call Orton lose to Brian Blair. So he wins some, he loses some. But with that non-title win over Tito Santana recently, he is in the Intercontinental title hunt. And his opponent's going to be on his way to the ring here momentarily.
And his opponent from the Pacific Islands, weighing in at 260 pounds.
FD Special Delivery Jones making his way to the ring. Another guy who wins some and loses some. Somebody commented on the YouTube channel recently that they used to go to shows at the Baltimore Civic Center on a regular basis, and FD Jones won a lot of preliminary matches back in that era. Been a couple of weeks since we've seen FD. For a while, we had seen FD every single week on television and on our major shows. His last appearance walking at Madison Square Garden 3 weeks ago, a loss to Jackie the Body Ventura. FD is looking to get back on the winning track here. One fall with a 10-minute time limit. Oh, going for a suplex and caught him with a knee right off the bat. Nicely done by FD Jones. And we're starting to see some interesting... We're starting to see more varied finishes. We had a double count out in our main event last week between Mil Masterick and George Animal Steel. We just had a count out in a championship match. We don't see that often. We've gained some upcuts, so more we go, the more varied things we're getting here. And that's what we like. We like variety. We like the upcuts. We like the variety. Referee cannot see the shoulder from that position. I don't know if you saw Tom Green's WCW Deep Cut episode the other day, but they were watching an old Worldwide Wrestling, and on a cover at the end of a Yuji Nagato Super Callow match, Mark Curtis went out of the ring to make the count in order to get a view of the shoulder. And they kind of questioned, maybe that pin shouldn't have counted if that's where you got to go to get the shoulder. But it doesn't matter where the wrestler is, whether there's a rope break or not where the referee is. As a referee, I've done that. I've gone out to the floor, to get the count. Whatever you need to do to get the best look at the shoulder. I hurt my back taking a bump to the floor one night and ended up kind of just getting on my knee on the ring apron and making the count from there. Just to make the pin happen. So any number of different ways you can do things. There's not one right way or one wrong way for something like that. Cowboy Bob Orton now trying to regain control here. FD Jones had a bit of an advantage. It's not been one-sided, but I would say if we were scoring the match on point, FD Jones probably would have the lead right now. They're going to need the midsection roundhouse kick for him. And there's the cover. We get one. We get two. These are two men. We are going to see quite a while here if we continue the stream, continue the project. I've tried this project on a couple of different versions of the game. It's the furthest I've gotten along with it without just getting angry at things. So I'm having fun with it, and we appreciate all of your feedback, whether it's live on Twitch or whether it is on the YouTube channel as well. I know a lot of you prefer to wait for the YouTube feed and kind of skim through to the result. Watch the match if you're interested in and skip through the result. However you're watching it, thank you. It is greatly appreciated. Hit the follow, the like, and the subscribe, or on whatever platform you're viewing this on. Now, FD Jones is starting to make more of a one-sided contact. He is getting Orton up. Torture rack into the knee. And that should do it. 1, 2, 3. FD Jones back on the winning track.
Here is your winner.
FD Special Delivery Jones. 3 minutes and 45 seconds gets the win. So, halfway through the matches on the event, a couple of upcuts. Yeah, FD Jones does win quite a bit. He always has, but at this stage of FD's career, got to call it an upcut. We got 2 matches to go. Let's go to our semi-final matchup of the morning here. It'll be Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff and B. Brian Blair. One fall of the 10-minute time limit. I feel like we've seen this match on the stream before. Am I right there? Okay, B. Brian Blair. Well, let's start the introduction and kind of start looking at. I'll look that up during Mike Room's introduction.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 252 pounds, Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff.
Okay, well, it looked like I was mistaken about this match being done on the stream previously. Yeah, I write all these down so we can kind of keep track of it and have a rough idea, but the old memory ain't what it used to be here. But we got a couple of Florida guys in action here. One fall, 10 minutes. Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff is in the ring here. His last appearance was on June 15th at Madison Square Garden, a very short win, under 2 minutes, over Superfly Jimmy Snuka. And that was a bounce back win over after a loss to FD Jones on TV earlier that day. So, we talk about FD Jones winning some, losing some, and there you go.
And his opponent from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 243 pounds.
B. Brian Blair making his way to the ring, the current in real life president of the Cauliflower Alley Club. How nice of Mr. Wonderful just let him go into the ring right past him there. Brian Blair, another guy, get some wins, get some losses. Very important for Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff to gain some momentum in this matchup here tonight, though. At the bell ring, we are underway. Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff will be in action at the Philadelphia Spectrum tonight. He got a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship currently held by Hulk Hogan. So this is going to be a big match and a big night for Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. Hogan's third title defense since we started the stream. He's got some simple defenses over Dr. D. David Schultz and George M. Steele so far. We'll see how things go. See if Hogan can continue that momentum. So right now, B. Brian Blair with the momentum on Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. And we've talked about B. Brian Blair's win-loss record here in the past. Been a little while since we've seen him. Last time we saw him was 3 weeks ago on Championship Wrestling on the June 16th edition. A win over Dr. D. David Schultz. We've seen Blair lose to Samu. I don't know. I was watching Samu matches yesterday. That's why Samu was on the brain. We've seen Brian Blair lose to Samu. That Mr. Wonderful goes for the cover here, too. We've seen Brian Blair defeat Bob Orton in the past, so... Again, a guy who wins some and loses some. Blair whipping Orndorff in that northwest corner. Now going to go up and going at the... I thought he was going to go for the 10 punches there, but he just kind of let leg off. No, nice big backdrop there by Blair, covering Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. The backdrop, I've also heard wrestling commentators over the year call it a shoulder throw. Frank Bonema in Portland would refer to that as a shoulder throw. Oh, Blair snapping Orndorff neck off that top rope. Going to go out after him here. And Orndorff slamming Blair face first into that ring apron. Now we've seen one countout already today. We called double countout last week. Oh, right into the step. Called double countout last week, so you got to be mindful of the counts. We know these referees are not afraid to count these two men out. There's an elbow, a single leg pick, nice leg snap, nicely done. Count gets 6, be mindful of the count. Ranking back on it again. Count has got 7. Blair, I think, wants to throw Orndorff back in the ring. There we go. Back into the ring they go. Again, I'd say if the match was scored on points, Brian Blair at this stage would have the lead. But a wrestling match is only 3 seconds away from being over, and that goes even if you're on the defensive as well. Mickey Orndorff ramming Blair face first into that northeast corner. Go for a snap suplex there. Nicely done by Brian Blair. Going to work on some stops again. For those asking, we don't see Jim Brunell until I think June or July of '85, so the Killer Bees are not going to be a thing for a while yet on these streams. Blair's around until October of '88. There's a knee lift there to cover. This could be it. No, only count of one. Blair will be here, I believe, until October of '88. Mr. Wonderful here till December. Oh, big flying leg drop missing. Orndorff here until December of '87. So we got a lot of matches between these guys still upcoming. There's a big roundhouse kick right to the face. Now yanking is pulling at the nose. Count of 4. And a swinging neck breaker. Shade for the Mac Superstar. Same angle with Eddie Gilbert in '83. Counter cat kick. Again, guys, watch the count. Count cat 7. Watch the count. 5th drop. Another one. And the 3rd one. Get in the ring. Orndorff making it back in at 8. There's 9. Get in the ring, Brian. Seems very close to having 2 countouts in one shot. Orndorff going for the pile driver. Blair counter with the backdrop. That's going to keep the match alive, at least for the time being. Single leg takedown. Spinning around forward, going for a figure 4. Blair's got the figure 4 locked in. That's his finish. And it's kind of seeing that Orndorff not ready to get beat. Yet he goes ahead and lets go of the hold. Maybe let go of it a little too soon, and he's not following up. There's an elbow drop. Going for the cover. And 3 off of the elbow drop. 6 minutes and 10 seconds.
Here is your winner.
B. Brian Blair gets the win. That does not bode well for Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff leading into that title match coming up against Hulk Hogan. Later on at the Spectrum, we've got one match to go, but before we do that, we have been building toward a big battle coming up here between Wendi Richter and the Fabulous Moolah, with Cyndi Lauper and Captain Lou Albano in the respective corners. We're going to hear, in just a moment, we're going to have an update on the Cyndi Lauper, Lou Albano situation.
Hey, silly loopy Cyndi Lauper. All of a sudden, you realize that when you got here with a pro like Hot Rod and the great captain that you were talking with your head in the toilet, you want to see something? You want to see something that's going to strike you, man? Just check this one out.
This lady right here, I refer to her as a lady because she is a true lady, not Cyndi Lauper, not her girl. This lady is on a high-protein diet, low carbohydrates, baby.
Is a little turkey neck freak as far as I'm concerned.
There you go, she's nothing but a disgrace myself.
Just like you ring a turkey's neck for Christmas, right?
Carbohydrates, that's it. Plenty of carbohydrates, plenty of protein, no carbohydrates. I got a goat's milk, 2 quarts dairy, raw meat, got a train doing squatting 100 years, 7 8 sets, got a push in the irons, got a train doing 7 8. Got it. kitchen guidance again. Like pumpkin pie, baby, like been high. You want to know what you say? Do I expect a fair fight? Well, I'll tell you, it's fair. The girl wants it. What's this girl's name? Wendi. What's her name? Wendi Richter.
So,
I think it's going to be Wendi Richter. Well, I'll have it fair. The girl of mine's got a reason to Dave Dog and Cyndi Lauper telling me that her mother is crying, that her family was Cyndi Lauper. You were disgraced to your mother and your family. And as far as you go, Wendi Cyndi, here's your master's queen. You're looking at the world championship and make sure she can break it with one flick of a wrist. We're ready. You be prepared. We're concentrated. Be ready, lady. Rod.
if her mother and her grandmother's crying now, it's the bank. When it's in, they'll be crying.
Tell them we're a bunch of barroom broads. She's a lady. I'm talking to a lady, Moolah. You're a broad. You got it?
Okay, so bear in mind, in our universe, Moolah is the former champion. She lost the title to Wendi Richter, Madison Square Garden on May 21st. That'll be her chance to get the belt back once that match is signed. We are still waiting to hear when that match will be taking place. I have a feeling it's going to be within the next 30 days, but right now we are down to our final contest of the evening. A rare television appearance for Andre the Giant, one fall with a 10-minute time limit. He can take on Wild Samoan Samu. Let's go ahead and go to Mike Rome for the introduction of our first competitor.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Grenoble, France, weighing in at 520 pounds, the eighth wonder of the world, Andre the Giant!
The eighth wonder of the world, Andre the Giant, allegedly undefeated. We will have Andre with us into 1990. I did get a private message from somebody asking me what I'm planning on doing about real life title vacancies. We'll discuss that in a minute. Let's go to Mike Room for the introduction of Andre Component.
And his opponent, representing the Wild Samoans from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 250 pounds, the Samoan Samuel!
The Samoan Samu coming into the ring here. Alright, so basically I've had people ask me what we are planning on doing with real life title vacancies when they happened. And I've not made that decision yet, because we don't have that situation come up until we get to the main event of 88. So I don't have that answer for you. I wish I did. I'm tempted to just say that the title vacancy don't happen. But we don't know what the real life situation is going to be with these matches by that point, what the game situation is going to be at that point. That Hogan Andre match in 88 could be Andre against somebody else entirely. We have no idea. We're way too far out to make that speculation. I do need to check something on the Premium Live Event scale off camera for things like, for tournament type shows like the Wrestling Classic, for King of the Ring. Andre right off the bat with a big press slam. And Andre, oh, nice power slam there, going for the cover. That could be it in an awful hurry. And you get the 2 count. Andre is a guy we'll see a lot of, but not frequently. He's not going to be on every week. Boy, the second time we've seen Andre since we started this project. We are in the month of July. We started in May. We are in the month of July now. Nice elbow drop there by Andre. If he Now he got Samu head first into that top turnbuckle. Now yanking at that wrist here, nicely done. Oh, nicely done. For our next stream will be... Oh, he picked up. He got a bear hug. He can't get a arm anywhere near around him. It didn't take long for Andre to get out of that one. The next stream will be the Spectrum show from July 7th of 1984. And one thing I do want to address here, we have to make some decisions just based on how the game calendar works here. If this calendar works on a strict 28-day calendar, and it works on a Monday to Sunday calendar, and you can only do the Premium Live event on Sunday in game time, so where you can come creative like and come something take and Andre with that big press slam on the floor. There was a Philadelphia Spectrum show on August 4th of 1984, and we will be skipping the August 4th week just to kind of help the timeline come along. So there will not be so we will be going a little bit extra time between the. If we get the count of 5, there'll be some extra time between Spectrum shows because of that. I'm basically using the first Monday of the month of the game at the first Monday of the month in real life, which means the fourth Monday of the month would be the fourth Monday in the game. So July 30th would be a Monday, would be the fifth Monday. And another near fall. Andre's going to win this pretty handily, I think. But basically, July 30th would be the fifth Monday of the month of July. So the week of July 5th through August, July 30th through August 5th would, Samu getting out of the way, get that flash, that would have been it. Now that week of July 30th through August the 5th would not take place in this scenario. So that is a creative decision that we had to make. Samu going for the Rikishi driver. Impressive that he got him up there, but he doesn't have Andre here, not yet. Actually, a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. But that's how those type of weeks are going to work out. So we'll make that announcement here. Samoan spike to Andre. Now that got Andre hurt. And Andre kicking out again. So a couple of near falls for Samu. Looked like this was going to be a Mr. Swisher, but... And Samu into the... Am I allowed to call it an Indian Deathlock? That's what it was called at the time. I don't think we're allowed to call it that now. And now Andre attempting to get back in control. Fleming Samu head first in the corner. Now a chokehold. You done made Andre mad, son. Andre gonna ram Samu back into the rope there. Okay, and my phone is ringing and I need to take this, so bear with me a second. Alright, sorry for going off mic right at the end of the match like that, but that was my doctor often calling. I kind of needed to take that call. So Andre gets the win in 4 minutes and 28 seconds. We'll go over the result of these matches here in a moment. We'll do a quick preview of the Spectrum show here in just a moment. I need to write the appointment down before I forget it. That is not the right date. Let me go to that date. And save that there. Okay. So let's go ahead and go over the result of the matches real quick here. Tiger Chung Lee, in an Intercontinental Championship match, defeats Tito Santana, but he defeats Tito Santana by countout, so the title does not change hands. S.D. Jones with a win over Cowboy Bob Orton. B. Brian Blair with the win over Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff and Andre the Giant. Samu came close to getting the win, but Andre retained his undefeated streak. So, definitely an interesting way of ending things here. Let's go ahead real quick. We'll click next show and get moving here, but it doesn't matter what the lineup comes up here, I'm changing it all anyway to match the matching we need. Let's show, just so I can kind of see it. I can see Tito Santana still the Intercontinental Champion here. Now let's go ahead and go over the one for the Philadelphia Spectrum that's coming up later today. We'll probably do the stream later today as well. We've got 4 big main event quality matches on the card. The true main event is going to be for the WWF World Heavyweight Championship. Hulk Hogan is going to defend that championship against Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff, who we call in a losing effort earlier today. So momentum is not on the challenger side. We've also got the Tag Team Championship on the line. Wild Samoan will defend those titles against the unlikely tag team of Bob Backlund and B. Brian Blair. We have not seen that team in action as of yet. They got a title shot coming up here tonight. We are going to have Jimmy Superfly Snuka taking on Roddy Piper. The feedback from the follow-up from the big coconut angle that aired recently. And still talking of having a special referee for that match. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. We'll have to see. And then we're going to see the tag team of the North-South Connection taking on Mr. Fuji and Tiger Chung Lee. That's going to be a very intriguing tag team matchup on that show. George Animal Steel will take on the Brooklyn Brawler, Steve Lombardi. And a big matchup there. Greg the Hammer Valentine going to square off against Pat Patterson. That should be an interesting matchup. Big John Studd will take on Bobo Brazil. And we'll see Moondog Rex in single competition against an opponent to be named. I'm hearing Tony Gurria, a possibility for that. I'm hearing S.D. Jones, a possibility for that. I'm hearing Billy Travick, a possibility for that. We'll have to see how that plays out. But Moondog Rex will be in action at the Philadelphia Spectrum. That is later tonight, July 7th, 1984. We will probably stream that later this afternoon, sometime after the Cleveland Guardians game. But for right now, let me go ahead and hit the social media. You can follow me on Twitter, Twitch, and TikTok at RefJayhawk. The YouTube channel at Flair Woo, that's WHOO, Flair Woo. If you're on the YouTube right now, hit that like and subscribe button. Greatly appreciated. You get the episode largely unedited shortly after they stream live. And hit that follow button on Twitch. Get the notification comes to when these streams go live. Get involved in the chat. We want to hear from you. Also, be respectful in my chat and in the comment section as well. Constructive criticism is fine. Insult or not. Stay safe. Support independent wrestling. And we will catch you a little later this afternoon.